So someone asked about the foveal threshold in automated perimetry. And so if you have a Humphrey visual field, as you know, you got this grayscale thing up here. You got total deviation and the pattern deviation, total and pattern deviation, and all the reliability indices. So somewhere up around here is this foveal threshold. Never turn it off. And the reason you have to have it is because the foveal threshold, the point right in the dead center there, is up here. So if you don't have that, the machine will take a scotoma that's paracentral and just make it look central all of a sudden. Now you're going to have a clue because they're 20/20 or 20/25, and that's not compatible with having that dense of a central scotoma. And so the foveal threshold is super important because it comes back just like the other points on the Humphrey, for example, in decibels. The 36 dB foveal threshold, that would be equivalent to 20/20 vision. But what if it's 28? Well, then that means there's a spot that's decreased there. And just like the other points, it's got this little black square next to it, and the darker that square is, the higher the p-value is that it's going to be significant, which means that you're a 1%er or a 0.1%er or whatever threshold we're willing to accept. The cut point for all tests, as you know, is 0.05, which is the 95th percentile for being normal. So what that little gray box means in the legend, which is right here, tells us what is the chance that that spot against age-matched controls is normal. It doesn't tell you that it's abnormal. It just says the probability, the P, that that spot is abnormal. And once you have 3 or 4 of them together, and they're all doing the same thing, then you're pretty much convinced that that's a real scotoma. So it's really useful to keep the foveal threshold on so we can tell the difference between a paracentral or a ring scotoma and a central scotoma. And that foveal threshold correlates with visual acuity, and a p-value is associated. You need to look at that spot and then mentally put it right in the center of whatever the total and the pattern deviation are showing you.